tell you something you already know.
I'm Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com. Batting practice. Why do teams take batting practice before the game? Why do you try to take batting practice every day during your baseball or softball seasons? I mean, what's the real reason for batting practice? I mean, is batting practice meant to get your body temperature up, to get your muscles loosened up? What is the real reason for batting practice? Well, with reason and logic, batting practice is a warm-up for the brain to remind yourself, hey, this is how I'm going to do it in the game. So what are you going to do in the game? Think about your swing mechanics. You're going to think about your hips, getting your back knee under your shoulder, getting your elbow tucked in, not flying open, not overstriding. Do you do that stuff in the game? No. What the batter does in the game is this. He or she steps into the batter's box, gets himself situated in the range, then looks at the pitcher. And you know what? Good batters look at the pitcher, but they're thinking about the ball. And deeper thoughts behind that, if you could unfold what's really going inside a hitter's mind, is this. They're thinking about timing when they're going to see the ball, and then arranging the information they just collected from their eyes about the ball. What's the ball's next position? Where's the ball going? So when you really unfold it, what good hitters are doing in the game is this. Good hitters are mastering their timing, and they're mastering their spatial awareness skills. They're mastering their timed hitting perception. Now, let's go back to the question. Why do you take batting practice before the game? Why do you take batting practice routinely in your season during the week? Batting practice should serve as a reminder to the hitter. These are the things you think about while you're in the game. So, the next time you take batting practice, ask yourself, hey, am I working right now on mastering my timing? Hey, am I working right now on mastering my spatial awareness skills and my timed hitting perception? And if you're not, you might as well be out in the outfield just doing some jogging and some sit-ups and just warming your body up and getting your heart rate up. My newest video series, the Best Hitting Drill Ever 5.0 series, addresses this question. What's batting practice for? What am I practicing? What I'm practicing, am I investing what I'm going to be doing in a game? In the previous editions of the Best Hitting Drill Ever, the 3rd and 4th editions, I talk about deceleration side of the swing and how the deceleration side of the swing helps to correct the acceleration side of the swing. I talk about a drill that helps to control your swing path so that it's more accurate and more consistent and very efficient. I also spoke about this. I said, look at hitting like it's a race. Every race has a starting line and a finish line. From the perspective of a starting line and finish line, you sort of blend in the idea of spatial awareness. In the previous editions, I told the audience, hey, this is a good starting kit to understanding your timing and understanding your timed hitting perception and spatial awareness. And I really accentuated the finish line. Every camp, every clinic, on tour session I go to, I've learned that I cannot undervalue the finish line. I've learned that in my hitting laboratory, probably up to 75 to 80% of the time, that if I did not show the finish line perspective first, hitters really didn't grasp the idea of the starting line. And this is why I knew and I emphasized to the audience to learn how to control the finish line, the point of contact, and what you're doing with your eyes and your face at that moment, and how you're interpreting the space of the ball. I inspired hitters to look at the incoming pitch from this perspective. Where is the ball now, and where is it going to be next? What's the ball's next position? In those previous versions, I really accentuated emphatically how important it was to time the eyes to the finish line. There's timing to it. And now, in the 5.0 series, I'm instructing batters how to master the timing on the starting line. I'm instructing hitters the technique and the pattern that's a starting point to understand how do I see the flight path of the ball earlier. So once you understand the finish line, the point of contact, now it's time to begin. How do I master the starting line? And this is where the gold is. It's gold because of this principle and concept. The batter needs the signal from the eyes about the ball. What's the ball doing? Where's the ball going? If the batter gets the signal from the eyes in a sufficient and economical manner, then the brain has more time to process what is the ball doing next. What's the ball's next position? Where's it going to end up? Now, on the opposite side of that, if the hitter does not get the signal about the ball's next position and where the ball is going to go and its flight path and speed and angles, if it does not sufficiently and economically get that signal, guess what? You're looking at a challenged hitter. Because the batter gets a signal late from the eyes and did not pick up the ball early in the flight path, maybe the hitter sees the ball now at the halfway point. And guess what? You're looking at a hitter who is now in a position of panic, desperation, and I'll do whatever it takes to get the bat down to the zone. You look at a hitter who flies open, who dips his back shoulder, who casts his hands out, all because the brain did not get the signal fast enough and soon enough from the vision. In the 5.0 series, I discussed topics just like what I spoke about. How to get the message to the brain sooner. I discussed topics of the technique and patterns of how to position the eyes in the right area to pick up the ball early in the flight path. It has nothing to do with the pitcher's window. Another topic I talk about is timing the pitcher when the pitcher has runners on base and the pitcher is in the stretch position. I discussed 2 rules every batter must follow when he's facing a pitcher in the stretch position that's going to dictate how well he sees the ball early in the flight path. I also talk about a technique for hitters who are troubled with analysis is paralysis. Hey, you're thinking too much at home plate. I cover a real neuroscience, psychological trick that helps you to cool the frontal lobe before you see the ball and helps you to bring more focus and concentration on the ball that you're about to see. There's a lot more information I go over in the Best Hitting Drill Ever 5.0 video series. Whether you're a player who's just playing to have fun, or you're a player who's passionate and wants to keep playing baseball beyond the high school years into college and maybe even professional, this 5.0 video series is going to be something that you love. It's going to be something that you can embrace and sink your teeth into, and you can actually take into the game and see game results happen quicker and faster and more efficiently. As parents, coaches, and even players, I'm sure you can already realize you want to be as good as you can be while you're still young. It's time to make the investment. If you have already previously purchased the 3rd edition or 4th edition, when you log in languageofhitting.com, and then go to the shopping cart to make your investment into the 5.0 series, the system will automatically prorate what you previously spent and deduct that from the 5.0 series. Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com. Thank you for your trust.
Oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, oh how I love